really like the second half of this school year with everything that we're doing. We're going to get more geometry based here, dealing with angles, triangles, shapes. And so kind of a different setup. We're still going to use what we learned in the first semester, but we get to use a different skill set as well. So today is an angle review. What you have learned previously, I just wanted a good, your brain hasn't probably really had to work that hard in the last 10 days, agreed? You've been at home chilling, hanging out, sending TikToks, Snapchats. You have a job? Good for you. Oh. Okay. So I want you to be able to get your brains kind of warmed up. So you know all this. Blank lines are ones that will never intersect or cross each other. I'm sorry. Linear means line. Say it again. Parallel. Nicely done. P-A-R-A-L-L-E-L. Parallel lines. They can be at all different angles, but they are two lines. They're at the same slant. They will never touch each other. Blank lines are ones that intersect at 90-degree angles. Perpendicular. Nicely done. P-E-R-P-E-N-D-I-C-U-L-A-R. Perpendicular. Perpendicular. Okay? So, problem on Alex is going to ask you, are the lines parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Take a minute on your own and answer those 4 questions. Are they parallel, perpendicular, or neither? If they cross, but not at 90 degrees. Parallel means they never touch. Perpendicular says they have to cross at 90 degrees. Neither would just be two lines that cross at some angle we don't know. Okay. Graph 1. Parallel, perpendicular, neither. Neither. Okay, this is neither because, whoops, I meant that to be a highlighter. They're going to cross, right? But 90 degrees means it's a perfect corner. Where they cross, is that a perfect corner? No, so it's a neither. Graph 2, parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Neither. They cross, but not at 90 degrees. Graph 3, parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Perpendicular. Perpendicular. They cross, and there's that perfect corner where they meet. Graph 4, parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Parallel. Do you now see what neither means? Does that make sense what neither means? They're going to cross, but they don't meet at 90 degrees. A perfect corner. Okay? All right. Blank angles are ones that add up to 90 degrees. Anybody know? Complementary. C-O-M-P-L-I-M-E-N-T-A-R-Y. Complementary. Complementary angles add up to be 90 degrees. Anybody know what angles are that add up to 180? Very good. It is supplementary. S-U-P-P-L-E-M-E-N-T-A-R-Y. Supplementary. So complementary is 90 degrees. Supplementary is 180 degrees. Okay? So on Alex, they're going to ask us these questions. An angle measures 33 degrees. What is the measure of its complement? Complement means they add to be 90. So 33 plus an angle we don't know, we'll call it x, equals 90. Easiest chapter 2 equation to solve. How do I get x by itself? Very good. Subtract 33 on both sides. 90 minus 33 is, which one? 57. And then put the little degree sign. Now make sure you put the degrees so it's little. It doesn't look like a 0. Part B. An angle measures 87 degrees. What is the measure of its supplement? Supplementary, add to equal 180. So we say 87 plus x equals 180. To get x by itself, subtract 87. Say it again. 93. 93. We're going to deal with 180 and 90 today. The hardest thing is you have to pay attention to the words. Complementary are 90, supplementary are 180. Okay? Flip it over. We're going to keep with the idea of those angles. So it says in this figure, this little m right here means the measure, or the degrees of angle 1 is x plus 46. And the measure of angle 2 is 3x. Write an equation to find x. Make sure you use an equal sign, and then find the degree measure. Somebody tell me something in that picture that's important that they didn't already tell us. Liana? How did you know it's 90 degrees? You're absolutely right. Very good. You see that little box they drew in the corner? They're indicating to us that this is 90 degrees. They're telling us angle 1 plus angle 2 is 90 degrees. What did they tell us angle 1 was? What did they tell us angle 1 was? X plus 46. So we need to replace angle 1 with x plus 46. Plus, what did they tell us angle 2 was? 3x. So we need to replace angle 2 with 3x. So we put in a 3x, and it equals 90. You just wrote the equation for part A. X plus 46 plus 3x equals 90. This problem is walking you through how to set it up. So they say, get it set up and let us check it. Okay? Now, I need to solve this. What is the first thing I should do on x plus 46 plus 3x equals 90? What is the first thing I should do there? Before we subtract 46, put our x's together. They're all on the left-hand side, correct? But we have an x here and a 3x here. So I need to combine like terms. What number is really in front of this x? A 1. 1 plus 3. 4x. I haven't done anything with my 46 equals 90. Now what do I want to do? Subtract my 46 to both sides. $4x equals 44. Then I divide by 4 on both sides. X equals 11. Now here's the deal. It doesn't want to know what x is. And you're like, great, you just made us do all that work. I mean, they don't even want to know what x is. They want to know the angles. So we have to plug it back in. In the directions, they told us the measure of angle 1 was x plus 46. The measure of angle 1 was x plus 46. You guys just told me x was what? 11. So the measure of angle 1 we need to take 11. Follow me? My pen's not working right now. X plus 46. What'd you tell me X was? 11. So I need to take 11. This guy's not going to like me. Okay, are we awake here today? They told us the measure of angle 1 is x plus 46. And you just told me x was 11. X plus 46, but you told me x was 11. So what am I going to do? 11 plus 46. Very good. What is 11 plus 46? 50 what? 57. So the measure of angle 1 is 57 degrees. That's what you would type in here. What did they tell us angle 2 was? Say it again. 3x, right? And what did you guys just tell me x was? 11. When it's 3x, what math operation's happening right there? Multiplication. 3 times 11 is 33. The measure of angle 2 is 33 degrees. So Liana recognized that it was 90 degrees in the corner. We set up our equation, solved for x. If you go back to chapter 2 and think about solving equations, but then we have to plug it back in. Okay? Let's look at this one. In the figure below, the measure of angle 1 is 5x, and the measure of angle 2 is x minus 24. Find the angle measures. Tell me something you notice about this picture that they didn't tell us about. It's not 90 degrees, that's for sure. Doesn't make a corner. Doesn't have a little box. There is something else we know about it, though. How do you know it's 180? You're just thinking that we haven't used 180, right? 180 is a line. Do you see how angle 1 and 2 together create this line right here? You're absolutely correct that they equal 180. So we're going to set this up the same way. The measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 equals 180 degrees. What did they tell us angle 1 was? 5x plus, what's the measure of angle 2? Very good. X minus 24. Does everybody see where Marilyn got that information from? Right up here. Okay. Now we're solving an equation. What do I do first? Oh, you put the parentheses on there. You can put those on there, but you do not have to. I have to do what? I want to find x. What's my first step in that process? We need to combine our like terms together. We have a 5x, and technically what's in front of that other x? A 1. So how many x's do I actually have? 6x minus 24 equals 180. Then I need to add 24 to both sides. 204, you said? Then I need to divide by 6. 34. Is 34 my answer? What does it ask us? Find the angle measures. It doesn't say find x, does it? Find the angle measures. So the measure of angle 1 was 5x. What'd you guys just tell me x was? 34, right? So what do I do with that then? Nope. The measure of angle 1 is 5x. So we need to replace x with what we know it is. What do you know x is? 34. 5 times 34 is 170, you said? Okay. The measure of angle 2 was x minus 24. What do you guys know, though? X is 34. So 34 minus 24, the measure of angle 2 is 10. So some people right away get frustrated, like, it doesn't even tell us to find x, and you made me find x. Well, we can't find the angles if we don't know what x is. So pay attention. Addison pointed out this was 180 because it forms a line. Liana pointed out the one up above was 90 because it has a little box and it makes a corner. Okay? I moved your guys' grid paper just for my own sanity because I was going crazy with it going everywhere. It's on this very bottom shelf. Actually, I'm going to take this shelf out. It's on the very bottom shelf. So grab some grid paper. Get logged into Alex. If you don't have internet, let me help you.